What's up everyone, my name is Silerclum and welcome back to the Pokemon Yellow Randomlocke Challenge. For those of you who didn't join us for episode 1, feel free to take a look at that, but what I'm doing is playing through Pokemon version Yellow and doing it with a Nuzlocke challenge. I'll post the link with all of the rules of the Nuzlocke challenge in the description below, but I've also done a little bit of a twist and I've put it as a randomizer as well, so everything from the Pokemon I encounter and receive is random, along with the items as well. So for those of you who weren't here last time, we ended up beating Brock, and so far the only thing we have is our starter, which is rather disappointing knowing that we are on the verge of practically already having a game over. So without any further ado, let's get on going. I'm excited. I really like this game. We're going to see real quick what our TM that we got is. Bide. That's not random. Okay. I wonder if I might have forgotten, but I have not forgotten that we did lose King, our Nidorino, so I have to go and release him now because he does not belong with us anymore. Per the rules of the challenge. No, we don't want to go to my PC, we want to go to someone's PC. It's not necessarily mine. Alright, King is gone. We're gonna heal up Pika. Then we're gonna get going. We're going to venture through Route 3, and hopefully by the end of this episode we'll be able to make it through Mount Moon. If we do fail and get a game over, what I'll do is I'll just re-randomize the ROM and start all over again. So hopefully though we don't get to that. It's rather interesting to see that the TMs aren't randomized, but that's alright. Mistakes were made, I'm okay with it. We're just gonna sell it. Get a ton more potions for the side of safety, and a few more Pokeballs just so we're able to catch everything because Pika is a little on the strong side for everybody, so we're just gonna go right on through since I've already caught anything in this area. So I'm gonna speed our way through this one. This shouldn't be too bad. This trainer only has 3 Pokemon. I believe they're level 10, 9, and 10 respectively. Normally it's a Caterpie, Weedle, and a Caterpie. Not in this case, it's a Ninetales. That's gonna be no problem for our little Pika Moltres. Running Dropek. Dizzy Punch is quite scary though. It's nice having that amnesia in there, so if we need that special boost, we have it. Hitmonlee won't be a struggle with Dropek. You know, having something with 20 PP is going to make things quite interesting. So I'm trying to fight the speedrun nature of this game, so I'm trying not to go through this as quick as possible. And I use Skull Bash. Should be fine. Venusaur's not going to hurt us much. We have quite a bit of power to us. So I'm always conscious of my PP, especially, like I said, with the speedrun nature. You're always wanting to be aware of how much power points you still have left at all times to avoid having to hit the Pokemon Center or use an item that will require you to restore your PP. Alright, Shorts Guy. Call him Shorts Guy because this is the dude that says, I like shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear. Normally, he is one of my least favorite trainers because his Rattata is quite scary in a normal Pokemon Red version speedrun, or any Pokemon speedrun. He's just a mean little guy, but right now he's got a Magmar. Not super concerned. Moltres is going to be able to take him down no problem. Omastar, on the other hand, is going to be a bit of a problem, so we're going to have to sludge our way up, and Thundershock is definitely not a good way to do things. So we're going to use some Amnesia. Boost our specials, so now if he uses Thundershock again, it's going to do even less damage, on top of boosting our own specials, so Sludge will do some more damage. And we get the Poison. Fantastic. That's great news to hear, so that's going to slowly tick away at him. That's going to help in our favor. Sadly, with the Omastar being a rock type, it's kind of hurting a bit. Yeah, so now we're doing It's only taking 5 damage, so we're at no risk of death unless he crits with the Thunder Shock. That might bring us down to 6. But that's alright, this next turn's gonna kill him right here with the Sludge, and boom, the biggest thing we possibly have a threat with is down. Rock types are gonna be rather scary, only having a poison type move and 2 normal types. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal here. We have a lot of potions, which is good. Money is not an issue here, so we're gonna heal back up to full. Head our way down. I'm actually going to fight this trainer here. While that last that's up there in the right tile of the screen underneath that ledge has only 2 Pokemon, in order to get past her and get past this guy who has 4, I'd have to walk all the way off Route 3 and come back, and that's just wasting time, and I probably should have done it and seeing the Aerodactyl here in front of us. But it being level 9, it's no matter, and the first turn poison, that is super successful. I can deal with the paralysis for the sheer fact of... And I've just realized after my grind session, I did not set back the animations for things, so I do apologize. Let me go ahead and take care of that, and after this battle, I'm gonna heal up our paralysis and hope he doesn't use Thunder. Okay, so we'll just Sludge once more, take him down. Then we'll put the battle animations back on. I'm sorry about that, guys. I turned it off to practice everything, and he has 2 Aerodactyls. And another first turn poison. There's another success there. So we can expect this is going to have Thunder, Minimize, and... I don't remember what the other movesets, but all the Pokemon are going to have the same ones here. And another Rock type. That is not looking good for us. That is most unfortunate, but a first turn poison will work great. Cry Attack's not going to be anything of too much concern, so we're just going to hit it with the Drill Peck. Hope it does something. I'm glad that Twin Needle missed. While Twin Needle is only typically used on, or learned by Beedrill, still quite the powerful move. 2 chances to poison, and I can take the Jigglypuff for the end here. Just a Drill Peck's gonna take it down. And the victory goes over our way with Pika now becoming super, super powerful. So I was trying to avoid having to do a speed run on this one, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get so lucky. Game wants me to try to go through this as quick as possible. Well, I don't want to do that. That's not as fun. I might as well just do a live stream of something like that. I don't want to do that. Alright. So we've got a new area. That being said, this chance right here on Route 3, we get a chance to have another Pokemon, which is fine by me. We certainly could use it. I'm not sure if we're going to kill it right away, depending on what it is. And holy lord, that's haunting. That Clefable Sprite. That Clefable Sprite, though, I'm glad it's done. And I forgot to put the battle animations back on, so why don't I go ahead and do that here for you guys. Animation on. Okay, let's see what we can find. I don't want to fight this trainer just yet, because if Pika gets a level up, we're in some big trouble here. And that's an Arbok. That actually works very well in our favor since we have Sludge, which is not going to do much damage. So Pika is not going to kill this Arbok, and we get a chance to catch it. Alright, unfortunately though, I can't do any more damage to it. Otherwise, it will die to me as I automatically hit everything. Good thing we got a lot of Pokeballs. So we're going to sit here and hope we catch this thing, or it does damage to itself. I'm pressing up A and then down A, B, and hoping that's going to work, and I'm not going to get too much luck with that one. I'd rather not fail this part of the Nuzlocke and not be able to catch the Pokemon. And the up A, then followed by down A, B, when the animation of the Pokeball catches works just fine. So Arbok, the Cobra Pokemon, we're just going to call him Cobb. We're just calling him Cobb. Cobb the Arbok. Alright, so we have a new member to our team. Welcome, Cobb. Everyone say welcome to Cobb. I have no idea besides Swift what his moveset is. I think that's all he really revealed to us during that fight. Waterfall substitute Psybeam. That's quite the moveset there. That's really diverse. We're certainly going to need something like that. Cobb would have been great fighting those Aerodactyls and those Rhyhorns earlier. So we're going to see what this lady has in store for us. Oh, a Charmander. That's a very high level Charmander. We're going to try a Waterfall on it. Get a nice mist on it. Drop down the effective move. Excuse me. Alright, that does very little. We're going to send out Pika. Want to have Cobb get the experience with it. I'd rather do some shared experience than lose Cobb right away to a Gust. So the Drill Peck will take out the Charmander. Even with the critical, Cobb's not going to gain much of anything else. Yep, that's it. So we're going to see what else is in here for the sake of Cobb, just to kind of give you guys at home a little chance to see what a randomizer is capable of. Normally there is Pidgeys, Jigglypuffs, some Spearows in here, I believe even some Rattatas, so it's nice to kind of get a little diversity to it. So we're going to take this. That's not random at all. We get the Poison Powder. We'll just go ahead and kill it. Since it's a first turn, the poison's not going to tick down on us. Alright, Cobb's not going to gain much experience. We're just going to eat this poison and walk our way over to the Pokemon Center outside of Mount Moon. Now, unfortunately, in these games, unlike some of the new ones, poison does not go away unless it's healed. So in this case, Pika's going to be staying with that poison until we either heal him with an antidote, which we have quite a few of, or we bring him to the Pokemon Center here. We're going to bring him to the Pokemon Center, get him all healed up, and we're going to actually buy what normally would be a Magikarp, because it's a free Pokemon, and money is not an issue here for us. So we're going to go ahead and talk to this guy who's going to try to sell some Magikarp. And it's an Onix. Yes. We're just going to call the Onix... Let's go with Rocky. I'm sorry these names aren't terribly original, but... let's see what Rocky knows. Level 5, so he's definitely bringing down the team a little bit. Acid Armor, Psybeam, Recover, and Tackle. Fairly decent moveset here. We're going to go ahead and put him first. Allow him to get some levels. Now we're going to go through Mount Moon, and I personally despise Mount Moon with the burning passion of 1,000 fiery suns. With any and all of my speedruns, Mount Moon is the bane of my existence. Because I usually get the most encounters here. Dig. So the TMs are random. Cobb and Pika can learn Dig. I'm actually going to go ahead and teach Pika Dig here. Over Skull Bash, because Skull Bash is just a waste of time. Wall Dig's another 2-turn move. That's going to be great on there. I'd much rather maybe taught it to Cobb, but that's alright. Got a Dire Hit, which will increase our critical hit ratio, and we encounter our first Pokemon. So this Rapidash, we must catch. Okay, we're just going to do a Psybeam right here. I'm faster than this Rapidash. You're using Counter. And I believe we just lost Rocky. Okay, so seeing that confusion, I'm going to go ahead and switch out of Rocky. I don't want to lose him. I'm not going to switch into Cobb, obviously, because, well, Cobb would die instantly to that confusion. So I'm going to use a Sludge here. It's probably the weakest move Pika knows. And it gets it with a critical hit, which is most unfortunate. We certainly could have used something like that on our team, but that's alright. So no Pokemon for us in Mount Moon, so we're going to just grind our way up here and not worry about anything. Fight this Preschooler. Fight this Diglett. I'm scared of what it knows, so I am going to send in Pika, because Diglett could still learn, no, Dig or Earthquake for all we know, with it being random. Lovely Kiss, that should make me asleep. Well, it's a good thing I just think for that I came prepared earlier from Viridian City. And it did know Earthquake. That was a great thought to be switching it out. Don't want to lose any more Pokemon than we already have. I'd like to get a full party. It'd be unfortunate if we didn't. About to use Weeping Bell. Let's send out Cobb. See what Cobb's capable of. Because Cobb knows Psybeam. We're going to go ahead and use that here. I don't know how much it's going to do. Hopefully it takes out quite a bit of health. And it got the confusion on it, which is nice. Poison gas is not going to work here, Weeping Bell. Cobb too strong. Still confused? That's a good thing. You know, we get confused. Get that. Glare is definitely Cobb's signature move. But I believe this Psybeam should take it out based on the health that we were taking before. And no, we do not. But we get the confusion again. The confuse hacks are strong. Get hits in confusion. That's great. Cobb gets the win. Level 10. Trying to learn low kick. Yeah, we're going to take that over a substitute any day. That's going to be great. More damaging moves. It's going to help us out with the heavier opponents. Alright, we still have a Paralyzed Heal. So we're going to go ahead and use that last one here on Cobb. And then heal up Rocky. Alright. Let's go through the moon here. And go fight this girl. You're waiting for your friends to find you here. Well, you're going to be waiting for quite some time, especially when you lose your only Pokemon, which is a Scyther. That's right. Normally, I believe it's a level 14 Fairy, if I'm not mistaken. So this is definitely a job for Pika. Scythers aren't too scary. That's not too bad. Take that stun Spore like a boss. And take out the bug flying type. Get Rocky the experience. Get him up to level 8. I don't think we skipped learning a move, so that's fine. And we're going to continue on with our exploring path. Of course, we're going to go down the ladder. See what's down here to offer, because we want to pick up any and all items that we encounter as well, just because you don't know what you're going to get. We already have a Master Ball. Might as well use it. And there's the Victory Bell. And I'm scared for Rocky, so we're going to send out Cobb. Again, Cobb's got that Psybeam. We're going to certainly use it to its advantage. I don't know what Victory Bell will learn. That's scary. Especially when it critical hits. Heal back up right away. It's fine. It's turn one. We have so many of them. And we have just lost Cobb to a one-hit KO from the Victory Bell. So it means that Victory Bell must have been faster than us, because in this game, one-hit KOs do not affect Pokemon that are slower. So if you are the slower of the two of them, your one-hit KO will not work. Alright, so it's just now Rocky and Pika. Things are looking up. This Randomlocke challenge is certainly bending me over backwards, and I am not enjoying every minute of it. This is certainly a most unfortunate turn of events. Looks like it's not letting me have a full party. Goldeen, okay. We're gonna get you out of here. Rather send in the overpowered one of the party. Take everything out. And I'm glad I did. If we run into problems, we could certainly dig out to heal if we get another paralysis. Because, well, Pika knowing dig is going to take us to our last Pokemon Center, which will be the one outside Mount Moon, which will be great. Flareon. Probably the worst evolution of this series. There aren't very many good fire moves, and, well, quite honestly, Flareon's stats do not justify it being a very good fire Pokemon in this game. Leech Seed is fine, I can take that. No big deal. I guess I probably could have used Dig on that for the super effectiveness, but it doesn't matter. The Flareon goes down. Rocky's growing levels here. Pika's getting experience. We're going to swap back out to Rocky again to get him that experience, because he's so far behind Pika. And with these high experience Pokemon here, you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm certainly going to take it. We can use that experience. Beats fighting level 9 Zubats. And that Sand Attack is most unfortunate. But if we run into problems, we can just switch back out. It shouldn't be a problem. Kingler is down. And Rocky should be able to fend for himself if we have any wild encounters. So what items are in here that you are protecting? What are you? A fresh water. Well, that's just great. Now we have 2 drink items. And those heal quite a bit of HP, and to get them for free is fantastic. That would have been a Clefairy. So we're just gonna run. Not gonna fight the horsey. Which is fine. Oh, why couldn't we have encountered that first? That's great. Level 11. I don't know if we can actually take this, and we can't escape because Alakazam is faster than us. Let's just try to take it. Looks like it's only using Tackle for the time being, which is not going to do much of anything, and Alakazam being an entire glass cannon, again with the physical type moves, is not going to do much damage to us. So we're going to have this little battle of poking around here. And I'm glad that missed. It probably wouldn't have done much damage, but it's still scary to see a fighting type move come out. I'm glad now we don't have that Alakazam. I'm glad now we don't have you. Your accuracy is just terrible with that. And I think you just killed yourself because while you might have an IQ over 5,000, you're just stupid. So that's going to be a lot of experience going over to Rocky. 292 is quite a bit here. For someone who started at level 5, sure, he's not going to evolve into everything, but you know what? We need to get out of here, Scoob. These victory bells are just vicious around here, knowing Fisher. That's just not good. Alright, but this one's Swifts. So we're going to take the free experience and drill peck our way out of this. Alright. Rocky's level 12. Great, growing up nicely. That's over there. Alright, let's head on down. Where the next contestant on The Price is Right. Well, in this case, we get a potion. You know what? That's just fine. I'm okay with a potion. Nice, an Omastar. I actually don't remember what you know, but I'm gonna just run away. We're gonna fight this guy. Gonna fight the super nerd. And just kind of see what he has to offer. He's part of the Elite Four. We made it already, guys. We're done. We're almost done with the game. We found our way to the Elite Four. So I'm gonna switch up Acid Armor for Psybeam. Sludge I'm not too concerned with. Poison, that's fine. We have quite a few antidotes. And again, if we run into problems, we'll just dig back to the Pokemon Center. We have to make our way there anyways because we have to release... Great. We have to release the Cobb anyways. So we have to fight through this Kinesis. Did you guys know Kinesis is the only move in Generation 1 that is actually not learned by anybody? Nobody physically learns Kinesis. It's not a TM. But it's a move in the game. And Poliwag is down. That's good for us. And with the Sand Slash, we will certainly switch out. And also, did you know Sand Slash has the second highest critical hit chance in the game when it uses Slash? The only higher one, I believe, is Persian. Because with how critical hits work, I believe I mentioned that in the first video. Critical hits use your base speed, but for some reason with Sand Slash, it doesn't work that way. So it has a very high critical hit ratio with the move Slash, which has one of the highest critical hit ratios in the game. We're going to ignore that bug catcher and work our way through. Full heal's going to be nice. Drowsy. Just going to keep running away, trying to make our way through this. I have the worst luck when it comes to encounters in Mount Moon. 2 full heals, that's great. If you've seen any of my speedruns with it, I usually average about 20 encounters, well, not 20, maybe about 13 encounters for a speed run through Mount Moon. Mr. Mime, though, I am going to actually fight, because that'll be some good experience. Yeah, me and Mount Moon just don't get along, and Super Fang is quite scary because it'll always do half. So even if I get to 1 HP and it uses Super Fang, it's not going to kill me, because it only uses full round numbers in the game. Don't know why, but Pokemon uses round numbers. Alright. Full back up. We're going to ignore this last. Work our way towards getting another TM and try to get our way out of this. I was afraid we'd run into one of these. Jinx has the longest cry in the game, and it's the most annoying. Sorry, nose itches. Good, we get a critical hit and the Jinx goes away. And we get level 13 out of that, so that's great. Rocky's catching up in levels to Pika. And I missed it by 1 tile. That's fine. Trying to get our way through here. So I'm going to fight this guy. After this encounter, of course. It's a horsey, we're just going to run away from it. Not a big deal. Getting the encounter. Pulling a big job. What's the big job? Can I help? I like helping. Well, another Charizard. Isn't that nice? With Super Fang. Wonderful. Super Fang is certainly a great opening move. We're just gonna swap out of here. We're not gonna get Rocky involved anymore. We're gonna go right into Pika and just kind of bring in the big guns. And the big guns go to sleep. Stop sleeping on the job, Pika. Wake up. I swear if this thing makes me go through all my antidotes, I'm going to be really, really mad. This thing has like a 70% accuracy, too. That is better, yet still not good. But Drill Peck should take care of it. We can heal after this fight. God, Super Fang's annoying. Yes. We are going to switch from Aerodactyl, because we really have nothing that's going to do a lot of damage to it. And we probably should have done something that would have damage to it. And now it's going to be super hard to hit, so we're going to have to really work to hit this thing. I could take a Stun Spore. I'm not going to waste my time with it. Yes, we got the confusion. That's good on our part. Mega Punch isn't scary, even if it crits. Thunder's fine. We could take a Thunder, but we can't do misses. Misses aren't good, and this fight's going to take forever. So I'm going to go ahead and fight this guy, because this minimized fight's going to just be forever, and I will see you guys at the end of the fight. Alright guys, we were successful in that fight. It took forever. He ended up maxing out all of his evasiveness on that one, so it took us way too long to be able to take him down. But with the 1 HP remaining, on this final power point of Side Beam, Rocky was able to take down that Aerodactyl. So now we're kind of just healing up real quick here. TM30. Get encounter. I just want to see what the hidden item is. You whore. Ditto's a whore. Alright, let's get out of here. And another Leaf Stone is a hidden item. Alright, let's see what TM30 happens to be. Teleport. You're a load of help, game. That is exactly what I needed right now. Teleport. Great. Alright. Let's try to venture our way out of here. We'll fight you. You only have 2 Pokemon if I remember correctly. Shouldn't be too difficult. 3. I was off by 1. Oh, where's Psybeam when you need it? It's okay. We'll just level up Pika and make Pika incredibly strong for our next fights. Leech Seed is fine. We'll just kind of go Drill Peck. Alright. Pika's level 20. Great. Venomoth, no, we're gonna keep you in. I guess I should dig and go back out. And then the Kangaskhan! Or ever since seeing that episode in the cartoon, the only way I can kind of think Kangaskhan. I hear it, but in my head I just keep thinking that cry from the Kangaskhan boy. Decent episode. Very decent episode, but still not the best. I have to say the best one, that's my personal favorite, still gives me feels today is when Ash releases Butterfree. Now guys, what's your favorite Pokemon episode from the cartoon? Let me know in the comments below. I'd certainly love to hear what your favorite Pokemon episode was. So I'm going to keep chugging along here, trying to get our way out of Mount Moon. So we are just about there. We keep getting encounters though. We are going to run from the Victory Bell. Hopefully it doesn't use Fisher and take out Rocky. I'd like to leave here with... Yes, we're faster. Fantastic. Or we just want a speed tie and get incredibly lucky. Alright, we're going to ignore that guy. And this Grimer goes, no, you should go back and fight him. Okay, Grimer, we'll go back and we'll fight the Scary Rocket guy. Scary Rocket guy, fight me. Fight me. Only 2 Pokemon, should be fine. And we took a Mr. Mime before, he's no big deal. He should still have Thunder Shock and Flamethrower. What do we tell ya? No big threat whatsoever. Special's a little stronger than that wild one we fought, and actually we're then gonna switch. Because if it keeps using Flamethrower, that's gonna do a lot of damage. 11 damage is a lot, where Pika's able to take it, it'll probably do 4. And we'll just kind of drill pack our way through here. Still surviving on the very little PP. Power points. Level 15 for Rocky. He might not be fast. And we're not going to learn counter because there's just too much to predict here. I'd rather not try to do predictions. And the Firebird's going to dig underground. I'd rather not do predictions and try to see what's going to happen because it could just end up being a special move and then counter's not going to work. And I could lose Rocky, and I'd rather not lose any more people than I've already lost. I've lost an entire party already. May they rest in pepperonis. They were valued members of this team, and they will be forever missed. Some of them we never tapped their full potential. Others, we just took too many risks. Others we were very stupid with. Like King. We were very stupid with King. We abused King way too much. In the good way. It just took advantage of what he had to offer for us and what he represented. Granted, he probably might not have evolved because he might not ever get a Moonstone. Okay, so the big difference between Yellow is that... that rocket that's normally there before you pick up your fossil. He's gone, and we will see what that change is that they made. I'm going to go pick up one. Normally, this hidden item here is a Moonstone. And, of course, we get a Super Repel just before the way out. Alright. Gonna fight another member of the Elite Four. He's got a Squirtle. Well, I'm going to take my risk and tackle it. And it doesn't do much damage. But neither does that. And I'm winning this damage trade so far, so I'm going to push my luck one more turn. No, with takedown. Again, I'm going to continue pushing my luck. Fury attack, you know what? It can match. It's going to drop me down to 20. I'm fairly confident in this that Rocky's going to end up winning. So right now that's the 4 turn. And of course we get the 5 turn on it. That's just the luck of the RNG right there. Rocky tackles, gets a good crit. Takedown misses. We tackle once more. And we got this. We're good. We're solid. And it's a Mewtwo. Time to bring in the big guns. Pika. Murder. Mewtwo is absolutely terrifying in this game. Psychic is incredibly overpowered to the point where, well, it's really strong. And we're going to keep Pika in for this one. Just take the last hit on this Cloyster. No big deal. It doesn't kill. Recover is fine. It should heal 75%, I believe is what it is. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember the math on that one. If you guys remember, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And we are going to praise Lord Helix. Praise it in the comments, everybody. Lord Helix has been found, and we shall listen to him speak the ever-loving word of Helix. Alright, so we're just about out, and who's yelling at me to stop? Why'd I walk back? Why didn't they come to me? No, it's my fossil. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. That's not random. They have a Meowth anyways. You know what? Oh. Well. Meowth with a jump kick. That's new. Pika. Deal with it. Glad I switched. Peck should take down this Meowth in one shot. There we go. We're really strong right now. Ivysaur, no, we're gonna keep Pika in. He's got what it takes to take the Ivysaur down. Take now Jesse and James like a mouse. This Pikachu you can't capture. And unfortunately, we have to stay in to fight the rock type because, well, we don't have any more Psybeams because we wasted them all on Aerodactyl. And Twin Needle hopefully doesn't poison. Good. Why am I using Sludge? I have Dig. Guys, I'm an idiot. I'm a big idiot. We have Dig. We have Dig now to counter these rock types. That lasted 2 turns longer than it probably should have. Alright, and the level 22. Team Rocket's blasting off again, and while Team Rocket blasts off, we're gonna sprint towards the exit. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the end of Mount Moon, and unfortunately the end of this episode. It's been quite a bit of a long one. Well, with my luck with Mount Moon always takes so much longer than it probably should, just with high encounters and fighting everybody, and the unfortunate loss of Cobb, our Arbok. So when we get into Cerulean City next episode, we will go ahead and release him before we heal on up, because he is not worthy of a heal, because he died in our hands. If you did like this video, please hit the like button there at the bottom. I do appreciate any and all support that you guys provide with me. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. I try to put out as much content as I can for you guys because I enjoy playing these games. I enjoy learning so much about them, and I want to pass that along to you as well and share that entertainment with you as well. And remember, everybody, save the cheerleader. Save the world. Clone signing out.